Have you ever wondered how organic chemicals like painkillers, antibiotics, and countless others are made? People have used the powerful organic chemistry in plants by using natural remedies for thousands of years. These plants have been used to help mankind by curing illnesses and helping us feel better. So why don't we use plants in everyday medicines? Well, actually we do. We find out which chemicals are useful in plants and try to make them in larger quantities, and you don't have to go to chew on a root or a branch every time you get sick. Organic reactions form a vital part of the pharmaceutical industry. Aspirin is a drug that was first synthesized in a lab in 1853 by a chemist named Charles Friedrich Gerhardt. He reacted acetyl chloride with sodium salicylate. The product is commonly called acetyl salicylic acid, or ASA. The IUPAC or IUPAC name of the product is 2-acetobenzoic acid. The name aspirin is a brand name given to the product by the Bayer Company, who developed better ways of synthesizing the drug. Bayer's rights to the aspirin trademark were lost or sold, and now many companies have their own brand of aspirin. We didn't always have aspirin, though. We got it from natural sources, so when we had a headache, we needed to rely on trees. A chemical reaction that makes it happen inside the strangest place. Willow trees manufacture salicylic acid in their bark. When someone very observant chewed the willow bark, they found that it helped cure a sore tooth. Unfortunately, the salicylic acid in willow trees isn't easy to access for many people, and you have to eat bark. Gross. So scientists invented clever ways to make it in huge amounts and also made it a lot easier to fix a headache. The beauty of organic chemistry is the endless possibilities and combinations which give rise to so many compounds. These compounds are not just important in the pharmaceutical industry, but also in food sciences, farming, the plastics industry, and many more. Organic compounds can be made from both organic and inorganic starting materials, and even though millions of compounds already exist, there are still millions more that are yet to be discovered. What about those flavored sweets we love? Maybe even the ones that give you the toothache that aspirin fixed. Well, it might surprise you to find out that there isn't any actual fruit in fruit drops. Fruit's expensive and it's difficult to transport before it decomposes. So if we want to make a sweet taste like a particular fruit, we investigate what chemicals give it that flavor and smell. These compounds, called esters, are present in a wide variety of pharmaceuticals, perfumes, and food. So the next time you're eating your favorite sweet that's flavored like a raspberry, pear, or even banana, remember that no fruit was harmed in the production of these yummy sweets. Antibiotics were discovered when mold in a petri dish killed bacteria around it. But I don't know anyone who's willing to eat mold every time they get a bacterial infection. Luckily, we can now make the antibiotic called penicillin and many others through organic reactions. Knowing how to make life-saving medication and spread them has completely changed society. A simple tooth infection or a cut could kill you 100 years ago. Now it means 5 tablets from your doctor. We don't just find organic reactions in the laboratory. Biochemistry is a field of science that deals with the research of reactions in the body, and many of these reactions are organic reactions. Through a type of esterification reaction, we have the formation of DNA. Long polypeptide chains form through the formation of peptide bonds. These polypeptides fold over and form proteins. Carbohydrates undergo a form of combustion reaction to give us energy. Want to know something cool? We can even make DNA in laboratories using organic chemistry. The PCR, or polymerase chain reaction, was invented as a very clever way to photocopy DNA and make a whole bunch from only one strand of hair. That's how organic chemistry can help us catch criminals. So I'm sure you see that organic reactions make some of the most important stuff in our lives. Understanding it means understanding the very chemistry of life.